Are you going there? Yeah. They're asking to come there.
Yeah, okay.
And being part of this wonderful celebration of the parade and celebrating our 73rd Independence Day of India. I hope you enjoyed the parade, and we want to make sure that not only are you going to enjoy the flag hoisting, we have wonderful little singers, and please join in with both Indian and American anthem, because we can't be any louder for the Indian anthem than the American anthem. Following that, we will have wonderful elected officials to speak on our behalf, because most of you live in their district. So we want to make sure they get to know you. Please do reach out to them if you're not able to talk to them now. We want to make sure that they know us and we know them. So thank you again. As we are gathering, I know a lot of people are still, I see a lot of folks still coming. So in the meantime, I will invite my congressman, Congressional District 3, Eden Prairie. I will invite Dean Phillips.
Namaste, everybody. This mic. I'm going to do the double miking. I want to say happy 73rd Independence Day. I want to say namaste. I want to say I love you all. This is one of my favorite days of the year, and not just because of the samosas, although that's a big part of it, because what we're doing today is exactly what this entire nation has to start doing more of. Come out together as a community with friends and family and neighbors, people that you already know, most importantly, meeting people that you don't know, and spending time with people who might look different than you, pray differently than you, eat differently than you, and perhaps most importantly, think differently than you. So I am so honored to be here, so honored to represent our great state and the 3rd District and so many of you here. I love you all. And keep the faith, and remember that optimism is just as contagious as fear. So let's break bread together and celebrate, and I'm so honored to be here. I love you all. Thank you very much.
We'll start with it's the last, I'm very short, so I can't tell if the last of our, one more group? Okay. So guess what? I get to invite a couple of other folks before we start the flag hoisting. Our congressman will be doing the flag hoisting, but in the meantime, I'd like to invite some of our senators. May I?
Namaste, good afternoon. My name is Eric Pratt, and I'm Assistant Majority Leader in the Minnesota Senate, and I'd like to welcome you all to the Capitol and the People's House. You know, it's interesting listening to Congressman Phillips, because I think we all believe many of the same things. And what I really appreciate about today is that we are here celebrating your culture. And we're all We are all immigrants to this nation. We all bring our traditions, and it's so nice to be able to not focus on why we're different, but how your culture and your traditions help make the fabric of America that much stronger. Your threads make us stronger, so thank you for having us today. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
How are you? Namaste. I have a great friend with me. Her name is Anna Neer. Can you say hi?
Welcome, everybody.
Isn't that awesome? Let's give it up for Anna. 73 years of independence. Isn't this a great deal? Right, it's not loud enough. How about the food trucks over there? How's that for you? That's even louder. Thank you for letting me be part of this celebration today, and I really appreciate being part of your community. We are all one in Minnesota. Is that not correct? So let's celebrate today like we've never celebrated before. Eat lots of food, say hi to lots of people, and let's have a lot of fun. Right, Anna Noor?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Senator Hoffman. I'm looking for one more senator. Maybe two?
I hate following John Hoffman. Thank you. Namaste and happy Independence Day. It is an honor to serve Plymouth, Minnetonka, and Woodland in Senate District 44 in the Minnesota Senate. This is one of my family's favorite event of the year. We are really glad you're here. Thank you very much, and again, happy Independence Day.
He is not telling you that he's representing Plymouth. How many of you are here from Plymouth? Make sure you bother him. Senator Hurd.
Namaste, everybody. I'm not as loud as my two Senate member here. I'm a little quieter speaker, but I represent East Side St. Paul. And for those of you who don't know where East Side St. Paul is, pretty much east of us, and if you live close to the 3M and you live along McKnight, I represent you, okay? How many of you guys live around McKnight? I know there's a whole bunch of you. I played cricket with some of you over there, okay? And allow me to take a little longer time. I remember, before coming to IndiaFest, I know Santi and Savanti and a few, Dr. Bruce Corey, but I have not known the heart of Indian community until I get elected to the Senate here, serving in 2013, 14, and up till now. And 2013 was my first time coming to IndiaFest. And I remember that kind of funny day. Let me tell you the story. Since I'm the only Asian American state senator, you guys love me then, right? Yeah. But then you guys was actually asking me for autograph. But at the same time, Governor Mardane came. Everybody went over to Governor Mardane. But I grew up with Indian movie, as I had tell many of you before. One of my favorite movie was Elephant My Friend. Is Hanti Mari Santi. I can sing the song too, but it won't sound, you won't understand it. I can hum the music. So I'm just so happy to be here and got to know also Dr. Dash. Dr. Dash and I formed the New American Alliance and helped get New American elected to office. And now, as you can see, we have a large contingent of New Americans. We have 5 Hmong American elected, or 6 Hmong American elected officials. We have, two Somali American in the House and the Senate here. So we also had Ilhan Ilmar up as our congressman in Senate District 5. So we have come a long way with the partnership with Dr. Dash leadership, and I'm so happy to see all of you here. So lastly, happy Independence Day. Namaste.
Thank you. Any more senators that are missing? Senator Chamberlain we worked together in something, and you were one of the first ones who arrived in 2013, I think.
Well, good afternoon. Happy Independence Day. Happy Freedom Day. We have much to be feel blessed about, all of you here. We are many, we are one. We believe in the similar ideas and similar beliefs, and cherish those things: family, work, community. So happy Independence Day. Hope you have a great time. Thank you for inviting us here, and may you have a blessed day. Thank you very much.
you. So while we're waiting, I think we have the last of the teams here. So last of the team, please join us. And now we will begin our flag hoisting, followed by our remainder of the House members who have joined us also. And don't go away, we will have the governor coming up. Those of you who are won the IAM Achievement Award, please join us from the back on that side because we will be ending with the Achievement Award distribution. In the meantime, we will now begin with the American flag hoisting and national anthem, followed by the Indian. And as I said, we want to be loud for both the anthems. And I think most of you should have words now, a little piece of paper. Okay, I'm sorry, I missed one senator. Dante.
Hello folks, I'm Dan Hall from Burnsville, Savage, and Lakeville. Glad to be here. Great Independence Day. I teach my 8 children, work hard, play fair, do the right thing and expect the best in life. And you and all Americans can do that. Thank you for being here.
My apologies. Okay, here we go. Are we ready? So.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bomb bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
introduce our House members of Minnesota State. We'll start with our Speaker of the House, Melissa Holtman.
It's my honor to serve as the Speaker of the Minnesota House of Representatives, and one thing I'm happy to say is that the Minnesota House of Representatives is starting to look a lot more like Minnesota. But it can look even more like Minnesota. I understand there was a lawmaker here from Michigan, an Indian American lawmaker, but it's time we had one in Minnesota. So if you're ready to run for the House of Representatives, find me later. Thanks for being here.
My name is Judy Cleburne, and I represent Plymouth 44A. I would like to echo the speaker's words. We are one Minnesota, and as Plymouth has the largest community of Indian Americans, I would love for you to contact me and to see how we can engage you in the full democratic process. So please reach out to me later. Let's get a woman in office who is from our Plymouth community.
Good afternoon. My name is Ryan Winkler. I'm the Majority Leader of the Minnesota House, and I also have the honor of representing District 46A, which includes Plymouth, Golden Valley, and St. Louis Park. I just want to say that in our politics today, it is more clear than ever that we are the country that we make ourselves to be. If we choose to be a country that says send them back, we will be that country. If we choose to be the country where everybody is involved, everybody participates, everyone is part of our politics, then we can be a country where every voice matters, where every immigrant has an opportunity to thrive, where every child can get a great education. If we bring the values that come from the background that we each share, whether that is a Norwegian or an Indian or anybody else, if we bring the values of sacrificing and working hard for the next generation and creating opportunity for everybody, that's the kind of country we can have. But it takes all of us being involved, and I invite all of you to participate, whether you, regardless of political party, in the political process, because that is the only way to make a real difference in this country today. So please be involved. Thank you very much.
My name is Lori Pryor. I represent Minnetonka and Eden Prairie, and I'd like to introduce another elected official from Eden Prairie, PG Narayan. So I've learned so much from the Indian community. I've known that the Indian community is diverse, it's vast, different languages, different faith communities, but they come together as one and put on a great festival, among other things. And they brought us a great community member in PJ Narayan that now represents Eden Prairie on the city council. And you know, we're going to kind of slip in a city council member, if that's all right, among us House members here. PG stepped up. He said, I want to be part of this political process. I want to help represent my local community. And PG and I are working together to represent Eden Prairie and Minnetonka to the fullest of its potential, I think. So thanks, PG, for stepping up. And
thank you, Lori. Just tell you, how many of you from Eden Prairie? Number one city in Minnesota. And I didn't say that, everybody else saying that. I just want to say I'm so proud to be only Indian elected in Minnesota. And we have to change, it's not a good news, we have to change that. We have to change that. We are more representative in local level, we need more representative in the state level, we need more representative in the federal level. So let's step up. If you need any advice, talk to Lori. She knows everything, I know. Have a great day.
good afternoon. I'm Patty Acom. I represent 44B, which is part of Plymouth. Yep, there we go. Minnetonka and Woodland. And I will have to say this is my first time to the IndiaFest, and I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much to Shanti for all of her reaching out to me and others to include us in your event. So happy Independence Day, and thank you so much. And a special thank you to the musicians who performed earlier. They did a fabulous job.
just want to remind you that the governor is coming, so don't go away yet, okay?
Namaste. I'm Heather Edelson. I represent Edina, Minnesota. I'm going to rival Eden Prairie. Edina might be one of the best cities in Minnesota. How many of you are from Edina? Yes. Dean Phillips represents Edina. I want to let you know that I'm here for you. If you want to work on an issue of policy or something's not working for you in your government, please call my office. Thank you for inviting me. It's my first IndiaFest, and it's such an honor to be here.
Namaste. Happy Independence Day. I'm Kristen Robbins. I have the privilege of representing House District 34A, which is Maple Grove, Rogers, and Dayton in the northwest suburbs, and I have the distinct privilege of representing the Hindu temple. And I was fortunate to be invited there last week to be part of the flag raising at the Heritage Cultural Festival, and it was just fantastic. It was my first time touring the temple, and I learned so much. So I know we have such a wonderful Indian community in Maple Grove and throughout the state, and my experience of getting to know my Indian neighbors in the community is that it reminds me of our national motto, E pluribus unum, out of many, one. And I know that's true of the Indian community with all the diverse elements in your community, but it's also true of us as Americans. So I hope that we can all continue to work on that together and continue to become one. Thank you very much for being here and for your gracious hospitality to me.
Hello everyone, namaste. My name is Horden Hassan. I am from Minneapolis. Anybody from Minneapolis? Come on. All right, I represent South Minneapolis 62A. I am happy to be here. I want to say this is what America looks like. This is what Minnesota looks like. So happy Independence Day. Keep on fighting. We all belong here. And I want to encourage people to run for an office. The only way we can change the rhetoric that's going on that's anti-American, anti-immigration, and anti-black and brown folks is to get in office and fight for the policies that impact you. Thank you.
Are we missing anyone yet? We have a little bit. This is the amazing part about Indians. We're actually early. And the governor is supposed to be here at 2:30. And what time is it? 2:10. So we have achievement awards waiting in the wings for us. Dr. Dash, would you like to present some of the achievement awards?
Hello. It gives me immense pleasure to announce the IIM's Scholarship Awards for 2019. I'll go ahead and announce the names of the winners, and please come one by one. Nitya Dandu. For entrepreneurial leadership, Om Jagirdar. For arts, Aarti Vijay Kumar. For community service, Parthiv Krishna.
Manu, take a picture. What's going on But young, how do you think it's going to be a capital in the background? But such a blessing. I have a picture.
Preeti Pidathala. For an amazing inspirational story, last but not the least, Lisan Hasnain.
Thank you everyone for... Could we wait for that? That ends our program here. Just be there at the stage because the governor is coming at 2:30 and the most important part is missing right now, the proclamation. So please join us as the governor presents proclamation for India Day. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, senators, house members, and Congressman Dean Phillips. Thanks, everyone.
There he's coming.
Hey, you guys, can you do one thing? Can you have it against the Capitol?
One, we have to let others move. Okay, that is going to be big crowd moving. Once they're done, so we will move. Outside the room.
All of you. I'm talking about the group.
No, she's saying keep the capital in the...
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, we can try it. Sorry. Just here. Let's make it. This is perfect. Yeah. Hey, baby. No, the aarti is there.
Aarti for a group. Thank you.